In this video, we are going to study the problem of inequality. For example, are the salaries in a company evenly split? And how do we measure that? The coefficient we're going to use to measure is called the Gini coefficient. So let's start with a very simple case. 5 people, Alice, Bob, Carol, Dave, and Eve, want to split 100 euros evenly, so each person gets the same amount, 20 euros for Alice, 20 for Bob, and so on. This is what we call the perfect distribution, where everybody gets the same. Let's consider the splitting in a cumulative way, where we put Alice with 20 euros, and then we put Alice and Bob together. That will make 40 euros. Alice, Bob, and Carol, 60, and so on, till we have all 5 people giving us 100 euros. Let's make a table for a second. Let's put here the number of people, all the names, and let's leave a space in between where we are going to put here the money. And make a single table. Here we have Alice, 20 euros, Alice and Bob, 40, A, B, C, whatever the names you like, 60, A, B, C, and D makes 80, and all together, A, B, C, D, and E makes 100 euros. And let's consider this in terms of percentage, or n over 1. Here we put the percentage of people. Alice is 1 out of 5, which is 0.2 or 20%. Let's do it from 0 to 1. So here we have 0.2, 2 people will be 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and 1. And the same thing with the percentage of money. Here is easy because the total amount being 100 euros, 20 over 100 is 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and 1. As you can see, the figures in this column are identical to the figures in this column. Let's try to plug these 5 points in a graph. On the horizontal axis, we have percentage of people. On the vertical axis, we have percentage of money. We have 0.2 for one person, 4, 6, 8, and 1. And here, 0.2 for 20 euros, 4, 6, 8, and 1. 20, if you look at the table, 0.2 corresponds with 0.2, where here is people and here is money. So that will be the point here. Similarly, 0.4 goes with 0.4, another point in, and so on up to 1 goes to 1. So 0.6 here, 0.8, and 1. If you join the points, allowing for small drawing mistakes, you have the perfect equality corresponds to the line y equals to x. Let's consider a different case where Alice gets only 5 euros, Bob and Carol get 10 euros each, Dave 25, and if 50, we have again a total of 100 euros. Let's make our table where we put here people in a cumulative way with the corresponding percentage of people, and here we put money with the corresponding percentage of money. The table is as before, but the figures are different. On the first we have one person, 2, and fill in everything. You can do it in a paper at the same time I'm doing on the video, and here all of them. First person has 0.2 percentage as before. This does not change as we have kept the same number of people. But the money, here we have 5 euros for Alice. Alice and Bob have together 15 euros. If we add Carol's, then we have 25, and 25 of Dave makes 50, and total 100. In percentage, it's 0.05, 0.15, 0.25, 0.5, and 1. So now things are a little bit different, and we want to represent this in a line. We'll see how things are changed. We have to represent this 0.2 for only one person with 0.05. That is this point here. where it's 0.2, and here you have also 0.2, so that below is 0.5. Two people, if you look at the table, will be 0.15, which corresponds to this point here. 0.6 corresponds to 0.25. You can see 25. Then 0.8 have 50% of the wealth. Here is approximately 0.5, and here is 0.8, and this is the point. And finally, everybody, 100% of the people, have 100% of the wealth. So the difference between the perfect equality line, which is this here, perfect equality, and our case line is this area here, and that's what measures inequality. The area between y equals to x and our curve measures inequality. Sorry about this. Let me erase here. Inequality. Things have name in mathematics. Our curve is called the Lorentz curve. And the inequality is measured with something which is called the Gini coefficient, which will be denoted by IG, and is actually twice the area. What are the possible values of the Gini coefficient for the perfect equality? As we have seen, when everybody gets the same thing, the line is y equals to x and the area is 0. The difference between here and itself is 0, so the index is equals to 0. If we have the case of perfect inequality, that means one person gets all the money, so it will be 0 all the time up to one person getting everything. So that will be the Lorentz curve. This is the quality curve. This area is the area of a triangle, is 1/2, and the index being twice the area is 1. So the index goes between 0 when we have perfect equality up to 1 when we have perfect inequality.